Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the last installment in the Perdomo Small Batch 2005 series. This is the Maduro, and this is the Belicoso 5x54. Uses the same binder and filler for all the cigars. The only difference is the wrapper, and this is the Nicaraguan Maduro wrapper, and there is the density. Alright, this will be a relatively short cigar, so let's get right to it. I'm anxious to try this out and see how it compares to the others. Alright, we got a nice target there, of course. Take off just a little bit. Oh yeah, look at there. The first flavors I get are chocolate, espresso, and nutmeg. The chocolate actually has a little sweetness to it. Chocolate flavors, nutmeg, not so much. And it's very heavy on coffee, dark coffee, espresso. Black pepper at about a 8, 7.5. The cigar produces a lot of smoke, as you can tell. Some do, some don't. This one does. A rather earthy finish. An earthy coffee finish at this point. So let's just see where it goes from here. This is probably going to change. So that's just the initial assessment. Be right back. Well, about 1.5 inches in, right at the lower band, and the flavors I thought would change a little bit. They haven't. Getting the same flavors, and you do have a little earthiness, which is not unusual for all these other darker notes. So at this point, it has not really changed. If it's going to, it hasn't yet. We'll call a cigar basically medium bodied at this point. So let's see if we can't get some changes or not. But we'll see. Well, I've removed the lower band, and so well, let's call that the midpoint. Basically the same flavors, but I'm getting ever so slight amount of butter on the front end. Gives it a nice semi-richness, smoothness. It needs something to smooth it. It needed something to smooth out all the espresso and chocolate notes. There's still some sweetness there. What I'm calling a nutmeg flavor, which is really almost overshadowed by the coffee and chocolate notes. But there's a touch of butteriness. The finish is what I'll call a toasted cream. I've called that before. It's a touch of lingering black pepper, but not a lot. The cigar is really moving toward medium to full-bodied now. But other than that, other than the introduction of a little butter, there's nothing else really changed. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. As you can see, this will be a relatively short cigar, time-wise. Here at the end, I did get a little touch of sweet cedar. It was noticeable. By and large, this is not a very sweet cigar, though. There's some sweetness in the chocolate. There's very little sweetness in the nutmeg. But for the most part, this is a dark noted cigar. A lot of chocolate notes, not very much sweetness, and a ton of espresso. A little earthiness, which kind of goes along with those two flavors. Finish about the same here at the end. Medium to full-bodied. This is a dark noted cigar with not a lot of sweetness, but it's a good cigar. And it's funny that they use the same binder and filler in all these cigars, only the wrapper is different. And it's a well-known fact that the wrapper is not a high percentage of the leaves, but in this case, this Maduro wrapper really had a huge impact on this cigar. So that being said, I'm scoring it an 89. And these are on shelves, came out about a month ago, so I'm a little behind on this cigar. I didn't realize it was out. So there you have it, the small batch Perdomo small batch 2005 Maduro Belicoso 89.